And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. 4:09 to play first quarter. Nicholas County leading Fairview 13-6. Bobby Allen, Tucker Carper with you for tonight's broadcast. MJ McKay here doing some video work, as you can see online and on the Cool Hits 105.7 app. Kickoff goes through the hands of Cook. He's going to pick it up at about the 15. Now come left side. Nothing. Gets just shy of the 20 before he's hit and stopped. And Fairview will have it first and 10 and have to go 80 yards if they want to score. It'll be the third possession for the Fairview Eagles. First possession was a punt. Second possession on second down saw a 33-yard touchdown pass, or I'm sorry, a 52-yard touchdown pass from Roy to Romine. And that answered the 33-yard touchdown pass from O'Brien to Richardson, which was Nicholas County's first score. It's now 13-6. Fairview trails. Handoff up the middle. Ruggles skirts one defender across the 20, gets out to about the 24. Second and 6 coming up. Roy in the shotgun, two receivers left, two to the right, single man in the backfield. Looking to throw. Screen pass, well short of Dylan Romine out on the far side. Hit the ground about 3 yards in front of Romine. 3:40 to play first quarter. Unusual to see him throw that short. Same formation. Two receivers split each way. Ruggles in the backfield with Alex Roy in the gun. He'll stand at about the 19. Looking to throw. Fires over the top, far side, and it is incomplete. Intended target was Washington. Looked like he had a paw on it, but couldn't bring it in. And that is a 3 and out. Very uncharacteristic of the Fairview offense. And you got to give credit to Nicholas County.
That's where you see that second down play is so important. You have second and 6, you're thinking you're going to get up to, second and 2, if not a first down, then you completely changes your play call on that third down.
Mason McIntyre with the punt. This one's a low one. Takes a good Fairview Eagle bounce. Bounces in to Nicholas County territory and is going to be stopped dead at the 42-yard line. So decent change of field position. Puts Nicholas County back on their own end. They started at the Fairview 39 last possession.
Nicholas County will start their drive on the 42-yard line.
I think for Nicholas County, 2 scores, 2 possessions, 2 great field positions.
Absolutely.
They were at the 46 and then the
Fairview 39. Yeah.
So both times in fair possession, and here only 6 yards away from Fairview territory.
Right.
So
they've definitely won the field position battle. It's a good point. It's given them an easy opportunity, whereas Fairview started from their own 44, their own 40, and their own 20. Here's O'Brien under center for the Blue Jackets. Hands off to Moon. He gets through the middle, punches forward. Flag comes in as he has 10 yards. We'll see what the flag's for. Has enough for the first down, depending on the penalty. As we mentioned, officiating crew from down to the 15th region. Face mask, and that's going to go against Fairview. So right off the bat,
Face mask.
That's going to give Nicholas County a little help. And right now they don't need it. That's going to give them an extra 15 yards and move the line of scrimmage all the way down to the Fairview 33. Wow. 3:16. Clock is running. 13-6. Nicholas County leads Fairview. First round of the Class A KHSAA playoffs. O'Brien under center. Single receiver to his right. 3 men in the backfield. Movement all over the place. Pick a number. False start against Nicholas County.
False start, Nicholas County.
That'll make it first and 15. And the line of scrimmage will now be the 38. Clock was running. It stopped now at 2:39. 13-6. Nicholas County with the lead over Fairview. Officials now coming to the Fairview sideline. Clock is going to be reset to 2:55. It'll be 1st and 15, Nicholas County. They've scored on a 33-yard touchdown pass and an 8-yard run by Richardson. 2 for 2 on possessions to touchdowns, and now they have the ball again in Fairview territory at the 38. O'Brien under center, 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers, 1 split each way. Moon comes in motion from right to left, and a flag comes in again. 1 from the backfield, 1 from the line judge. False start. That's going to set up the 1st and 20. That definitely helps.
Yeah, and gets back 10 of those 15 called against Fairview.
Ball now spotted on the 43-yard line.
43-yard line is where the ball is spotted. 1st and 20. Clock rolls with 2:31. O'Brien under center. 2 men in the backfield. Offset eye with Richardson. He'll come in motion. They'll hand it to Moon up the middle. Punches forward across the 40. Down to about the 38-yard line. So he gets 5 of them back. It'll be 2nd and 15. 2:08 remaining in the first quarter.
Moon on the carry.
Ashland 7, Bourbon 7.
Brings up 2nd,
Russell
15.
and Pike County Central tied at 7. Midland leads Hurricane 14-0 and Greenup over Harrison 8-0 on our Community Trust Bank sports sticker. O'Brien this time hands to Richardson. It's a pitch actually on the right side. He'll bounce forward, trying to get the right edge. Flag comes in as he gets across the 35 down to about the 33. We'll see what the call is.
On the carry. Flag down on the play.
O'Brien with the pitch to Richardson, and as he came left to right. And it's going to go against Nicholas County as well. And that's going to back Nicholas County all the way up near midfield. So a series of penalties is what this has been. Clock shows minute 41, and now it begins to count down. 13-6, Nicholas County leads Fairview. They have the football. Nicholas County moving right to left as you listen to us on Cool Hits 105.7. Bobby Allen, Tucker Carper, and MJ McKay doing some video. O'Brien passes back to J.P. Wagner on the left side. He's brought down as he crosses the 45. Good open field tackle that time to prevent extra yardage.
Brought down the 42-yard line.
Mark Eakers on the stop for the Fairview Eagles. That'll bring up 3rd and 20. Let's see what Nicholas County has in store here with 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. O'Brien comes out under center. Single receiver to the right, 2 men in the backfield. I formation. Fakes the handoff. Pressure comes. O'Brien is escaping the pressure. Rolls to his right. Looks to throw the block. And cannot get back to the line of scrimmage before he's pushed backward. Should have been tackled. Was able to escape the pressure that came at midfield. Was able to get the edge, but only to get to the line of scrimmage, which was the 42. 14 seconds on the clock. It continues to wind, and that's where we will end this first quarter with our score, Nicholas County 13, Fairview 6. Stay tuned. Second quarter coming up in what has been a very entertaining ball game thus far, right here on Cool Hits 105.7. Hey, welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Start of the second quarter, we'll switch ends. Nicholas County will now move left to right, and they're going to punt it away on a 4th and 20. Antoine Washington and Mason McIntyre will stand at the 10-yard line down to our right to receive this punt from Bailey O'Brien. The punt will go out of bounds, and we'll see where they'll mark it. It'll be the 25-yard line, so that's where Fairview will take over. And, boy, that was just a series of penalties. Bobby Allen, Tucker Carper with you for tonight's broadcast. Field position changed dramatically at the start of the drive, put Nicholas County well in Fairview territory, only to be backed right back out of it.
Time for 25 yards on that drive. So talk about
It's
a drive
biggie.
killer.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So on the punt, Fairview will come out and take over throwing 25. We'll see if they can do any good this time. They punted twice, scored once on a 52-yard pass from Roy to Romine. Here's Washington in motion. Roy in the shotgun, hands off up the middle, nothing. Marqueris France got the handoff, and he was hit immediately. Good push by Nicholas County's defensive line that time. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11. Roy in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Single man in the backfield. Roy looking to throw. And it's batted and picked off. Wow. Batted at the line of scrimmage. Wagner picks it off right in front of the Fairview bench. My goodness.
Deflected. Caught in the hands of number 22, Wagner.
Nicholas County gets the football right back, this time in great field position. It has gone from bad to worse right now. They will take over at the Fairview 33-yard line. Great field position. 11:31 just underway here, second quarter. O'Brien under center. 2 men in the backfield. Pitches to Richardson going left. Has the edge. Cuts back up the middle. Busts through 1 tackle. And finally hit before he can reach the 20. Pushed back. He has enough for the Nicholas County first down.
Richardson on the carry. Brought down on the 22
Fairview crowd stunned as I think we are here.
First and 10,
Some of it's just been unforced errors. Be sure to stay tuned at the break for the Double Drizzle halftime show. We'll have a complete look at scoring stats, preview the second half. Not the single, not the triple, the double. That's right. O'Brien under center. 3 men in the backfield. Daly gets the carry going left. Gets the edge. Busts forward for 4 or 5 yards as he gets inside the 20. Give him the 18.
Daly on the carry.
10:45 left in the second quarter.
Second 7.
It'll be 2nd and 7 for Nicholas County from the Fairview 18. Defense needs to come up big right here. And obviously, give their offense another chance to score before the break. They'll have plenty of time. O'Brien, keeper, falls forward. Gets inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Just shy of the first down. Ended up getting about 4 yards on the quarterback keeper. 3rd and 2. O'Brien under center again. 3 men in the backfield, single receiver to his left. 9:48 on the clock. Handoff. Daly skips left side, runs right up the middle, and scores from 14 yards out. Wow.
Sexton in the end zone for the Nicholas County touchdown.
Unbelievable. Dalton Daly plows forward for the score, and it's 19-6 Nicholas County. They'll try the extra point here. Ashton Saunders will attempt. Dakota Hughes to hold. Nope. Scratch that. Isaac Fryman to hold. Here's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is no good. And our score remains Nicholas County 19, Fairview 6, 9:42 to play first half. This is Cool Hits 105.7. Welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Our AirTech scoreboard check, 19-6. Nicholas County leads Fairview. They're going to kick off yet again. Ashton Saunders to do the kickoff duties. McIntyre and Cook back deep to receive. Kickoff's going to be fielded by Cook. He'll come to the near side and get upended at the 21-yard line. Nicholas County has been all over the place. They have not allowed Fairview to do much outside of the long pass play from Roy to Romine for the score. So Fairview will come out on this possession from their own 21. We've seen a punt, a touchdown, a punt, and an interception. Now Alex Roy will get another opportunity to get the ball up the field. He'll stand in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Ruggles in the backfield. Hands off right up the middle. Ruggles has a little bit of room. Gets forward to the 25. Gain of 4 on the play. He's 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Handoff goes right up the middle. Breaking one tackle and getting close to the 30 is Eakers. They're going to give him the 30-yard line, so it'll bring up 3rd and 2. Roy, shotgun, keeper, falls forward, has enough for the first down. Only the second time we've seen a Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down. 43-30, 13th Street and Ashland. Call 606-326-1234. Trips right. Roy in the shotgun. Fires near side. Catch is made by Romine. Gets across the 40 to the 41. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. 8:38 to play in the second quarter. Fairview trails 19-6. Roy in the gun. Keeps it. Fakes the handoff. First down and more as he gets close to midfield. Falls forward into Nicholas County territory. They're actually going to spot him right at midfield. That's another Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down. And this is the first time the Eagles have moved the football since the touchdown drive. Roy in the gun. 2 receivers each way. Single man in the backfield. Handoff. Breaking one tackle. Eakers falls forward. Gets to the 42. Flag comes into the backfield. Nope, that was Ruggles on the carry, Mom. Scratch that. As Ruggles got across the 45, the flag came in, and it laid at the Nicholas County 49. That'll go against Fairview and back them up. It'll put them back at the 41, their own 41. Moving right to left. Roy in the gun. Hutchinson comes in motion. And a flag. Ball start against Fairview.
Ball start on the Eagles.
Wow. Now the line of scrimmage is going to be the 36.5. 1st and 23. 7:58 on the clock. Nicholas County leads 19-6. Roy in the gun, 2 receivers each way. Hutchinson comes in motion from left to right. Roy gets the snap. Pressure comes. Fires out of the backfield, incomplete. Trying to find Ruggles as he squirted out of the backfield up the middle of the field. Looking to throw up the far sideline initially. Ashland, 14, Bourbon 7, Fleming 12, Lawrence 7. A lot of good games tonight. 7:45 on the clock, 2nd and 23. Roy in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way, single man in the backfield. Roy looking to throw. Fires over the top, has a man. Washington's there, and he makes the catch. Oh, County 25 line, a bright spot. And the Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down. He was hit as he threw it. Heaved it up in the air. Washington was there to see it through. Roy in the gun. Trips left, single receiver right, single man in the backfield. Clock begins to wind. Takes the handoff to Ruggles. Fires to Washington. Near side. Breaks one tackle. Gets inside the 20. Still on his feet. 10. And finally knocked out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. That's more like it. It'll be 1st and goal, Eagles.
Ball is on the 7-yard line.
Roy in the gun. Ruggles in the backfield. 2 receivers each way. They waste no time. Handoff up the middle is met right away. Loss of 3. Ruggles is hit and dropped at the 10. Tackle came by Wes Neese. Neese, 6'3", 270, junior. Nicholas County's got some size and athletes. Roy in the gun. Flag comes in far side.
Flag on the play.
And that's going to be a false start against Fairview.
False start again on the Eagles.
That'll bring him back to the 15-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15. Roy in the gun. 2 receivers each way. Looking to throw. Fires near side. Caught by Romine at the 10. So we got 5 back, and it's going to be 3rd down from the 10. Roy in the gun. Trips right. Single receiver left. Ruggles in the backfield. Looks to throw far side. Brings it back to Roy. 2 touchdown passes. And the Fairview Eagles are going to go for 2. Romine has been on the receiving end of 2 touchdown passes from Alex Roy. Airtech scoreboard check 19-12 now. Chance to cut it to 6. Here's the pass for 2, incomplete. So our score remains 19-12. Nicholas County with the lead, 6:30 to play first half. This is Cool Hits 105.7.
Score stand, Nicholas County 19. Your Eagles.
Welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Fairview answers the score with a 10-yard touchdown pass of their own from Roy to Romine. Kickoff brought to you by River Cities Builders. Billy Davis with kickoff duties, puts a good one up, fielded at the 24. Busting right forward across the 40, out pretty close to the 45. Actually going to be stopped at the 44-yard line. Aaron Conyers.
Conyers on the return, brought down to the 44-yard line.
So Nicholas County will have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And now it's really going to be up to Fairview's defense rest of the first half here with 6:24 to play to continue to allow their offense to get back in this. O'Brien comes out under center. Single receiver to the left is J.P. Wagner. High formation behind him. Moon comes in motion. They'll hand off to Richardson. Breaks through the first line. Gets across midfield before he's upended. And gets to the Fairview 48-yard line. Pickup of 8. That'll be 2nd and 2. Richardson's a crafty little runner. Leading rusher tonight, Daley Dalton thus far, 56 yards on 7 carries. Richardson with 39 yards on 6 carries. O'Brien under center. No wideouts, 3 men in the backfield. Flags come in far sideline. It's going to be a false start against Nicholas County. Seen a lot of false starts tonight, both teams. That'll back Nicholas County up to their own 47. .5:25 on the clock. First half. Johnson Central 13, Holmes 0 on our Community Trust Bank sports ticker. Here's O'Brien looking to throw a little screen pass far side. I think that was Conyers. I'll check that in just a second. Gets to midfield. No, that was Wagner on the little screen pass out on the far side. Gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 5, 4:55 to play first half. Big 3rd down here for the Fairview defense. O'Brien goes to the sideline for the call. Comes back to the huddle. Wagner and Conyers out wide. 2 now. Line up to the left. 2 men in the backfield. O'Brien looking to throw. Fires. Got a man, and it's Wagner first down at the Fairview 40. It's a big play. They haven't lined up more than one wide receiver very often. Both of them were on that left side that time. O'Brien able to find Wagner for the first down and more. 1st and 10. Nicholas County moving left to right. O'Brien under center. Hands off to Moon, and he's hit at the 40 and pushed back for no gain on the play. Good pressure that time. Ruggles made sure Moon was able to get no farther than the line of scrimmage. Tucker, when we get a chance, we'll talk about the first college football playoff rankings, which I found were interesting.
To say the least.
To say the least.
Unless you ask Nick Saban, and he says they don't mean anything.
MJ, go Bucks over here.
Until they lose to Michigan and Michigan State, right, MJ?
Here's O'Brien, hands off. Up the middle, nothing. Good stop that time by Fairview's defensive line. Starting to see a little excitement and a little pressure. Loss of 1. 3rd and 11. Another big play.
Possibly the biggest play of the game so far.
Absolutely.
Fairview can get a stop here, get their offense back on the field, and score before halftime. Huge momentum swing.
3 minutes to play, first half. O'Brien looking to throw. Has 2 men near side. Is the midfield. It lays at the Fairview 30. I know what it's going to be.
Just not a very smart play.
No,
20 yards from the football.
An enormous block. But they're going to say block in the back, I'm sure. I'm not sure who that was. I just saw a Nicholas County player get decleated about the 40-yard line. Mason McIntyre was able to bring it back to the Nicholas County 40, but we will see. And Fairview faithful unhappy about that. So what that's going to do is they're going to say, what are they going to say, 10 yards from the spot? And that would give them first down at the 30 because it happened at the 40, roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. 30, probably 31.
Yeah.
Oh, or make an 11-yard penalty.
Make it an 11-yard penalty. I saw that too, Tucker. All right, so that'll negate a great return on the interception by Mason McIntyre. So still a great play by the Fairview defense, and it gives Fairview the football back at their own 30. So not all bad just yet. Alex Roy comes out in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left, single man in the backfield. Roy looking to throw. Fires over the middle. Little comeback route. Washington's got on the loose. 40. Still midfield. Nicholas County territory. And down at the Blue Jacket 46. First down. The Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down. And that'll bring timeout called Nicholas County. By Boyd County corner. We're going to keep it here because they've been coming back to break pretty quickly. Timeout Nicholas County. They had enough after the huge return by Mason McIntyre, the interception, and then on first down, Roy finds Antoine Washington that gets the football into Nicholas County territory, and that's exactly what they need. This timeout has been brought to you by Boyd County Coroner Mark Hammond, reminding you never to drink and drive. And really, it's just the second time that we've seen Fairview's defense make a stand on the last possession, and now this one. So
and had their backs against the wall a couple times.
They have.
Nick's had good field position, but still have to come up and make the play.
Here's Roy in the shotgun. Near side pass thrown and caught by Dylan Romine at the 40. Gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Roy in the shotgun. Trips right, single receiver left, single man in the backfield. 2:20 on the clock, first half. Roy, keeper. Bust forward, cross the 35, still on his feet. 30, still on his feet, gets all the way down to the 26-yard line. For another Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down. Fairview on the move. 2:12 on the clock. Roy in the gun. Shotgun. Fires near side. Caught by Roy. At about the 7-yard line. That's another first down for the Fairview Eagles. And it'll be 1st and goal with 2:05 to play in the first half. That hurry-up offense working wonders at the moment. Officials communicating in the middle of the field. Air Tech scoreboard check, 19-12. Nicholas County with the lead. Fairview with the football and a 1st and goal. Billy Davis trying to get in on the action, see what the officials are talking about. Still chatting.
I think they're just winded.
I don't doubt it. There was a flag that was laying over on the far sideline. And that's going to give them half the distance to the goal on an unsportsmanlike. Not sure who it was against. I didn't see anything, but they did. So, 1st and goal from the 6. Handoff up the middle, falling forward. And 59 to play in the first half. Touchdown scored by Jonathan Ruggles. We'll give it to him as a 7-yarder because I'm not sure where they ended up putting the football. I guess it would be a 4-yarder. And Fairview's going to go for 2 here. Roy in the shotgun, trips right, single receiver to the left, single man to the backfield. Roy, keeper, busts forward, hits the first line of defense, stood up, and it's going to be short, no good. So our score now, Nicholas County 19, Fairview 18. This is Cool Hits 105.7.
Flags are down everywhere.
That wasn't unsportsmanlike. That was illegal participation.
What is it?
That was illegal participation.
Oh, it
not
was?
Unsportsmanlike. So somebody from Nicholas County sideline did something.
So he did one of these.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I must have seen him on the way down.
Penalties will offset.
So if they offset, I mean, what's the
There's no
point?
point in throwing them.
And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Minute 59 to play first half. Nicholas County clinging to a 1-point lead thanks to a 4-yard touchdown run by Jonathan Ruggles. They got to make a correction. I saw the official with his arms coming down, but Tucker with a good eye here. That was illegal participation was the call that moved the ball half the distance to the goal, not unsportsmanlike conduct, which moved the football from the 7 to about the 3.5. That allowed Ruggles to run it in. This kickoff brought to you by River City's Builders, who encourages our youth to study and play hard and are proud to support high school academics and athletics. Billy Davis set to kick it away. Richardson back deep to return the kickoff if it gets there. And it's going to be fielded short by Jacob Sexton at about the 25. He comes up the left side, hit, and brought down short of the 40.
Sexton on the return.
He'll get to about the 37-yard line. And that's where Nicholas County will have it 1st and 10 with a minute 52 to play here in the first half.
Down about 33-yard line.
Be sure to stay tuned at the break for the Double Drizzle halftime show.
Brings up 1st and 10, Nicholas County.
Ashland 21, Bourbon 7, West Carter 28, Sheldon Clark 0. Greenup leading Harrison, tied with Harrison now, 8-all. And Riverside leads Spring Valley 12-6 on our Community Trust Bank Sports Ticker update. Minute 52 to play in the first half. Nicholas County leads 19-18. O'Brien under center. Hands off in the backfield, and he's brought down for a loss. I think that was Moon on the carry. I'll confirm that. It was. Loss of a yard on the play. And we have a timeout, Fairview. Timeout brought to you by Boyd County Coroner Mark Hammond. We'll take a break on Cool Hits 105.7. And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Second down and 11. Handoff from O'Brien goes to Dalton Daly. He's able to bring it up the far side. Gets close to first down yardage. It's going to be about a half a yard short. It'll bring up third and short for Nicholas County. Minute 39 to play. And Fairview takes another timeout. We'll keep it here and give you another score on our Community Trust Bank sports ticker. Raceland leads Bishop Brossart 15-0. A lot of people were saying that would be a tough game. Brossart 9-1 on the season. Had a great year. Raceland has had success as well. If everything works out the way we think it is and Fairview gets a win tonight, they will travel next week, presumably to Paris. We'll try to get you.
Paris had a bye.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That is right. They will go to Paris if we get the win tonight. And then you would have a potential matchup with Paintsville. Third down and short, and that was a keeper by O'Brien, and he gets tripped up, but not before he gets down into Fairview territory at the 46-yard line. First and 10 for Nicholas County, minute 32. Clock continues to wind. O'Brien under center. Single receiver each way, 2 men in the backfield. Handoff goes to Daly, coming left side, nothing. Well done by Marqueris France on the left side of the defensive line for the Fairview Eagles. No gain. Second and 10, clock continues to roll at a minute. First half, 19-18. Nicholas County with a 1-point lead in the football at the Fairview 46-yard line. Whistles. And a timeout now. Nicholas County. We'll take this one with it. Brought to you by Boyd County Coroner Mark Hammond, reminding you to never drink and drive. This is Cool Hits 105.7. And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. 32.9 seconds to play in the first half. And on second down, Nicholas County's brought down to the backfield. Good pressure once again by the Fairview defensive line and forces a timeout. It'll be third and 14 with 32.9 seconds to play. We're going to keep it here on this one. Back-to-back-to-back timeouts and just a few ticks remain here in the first half. Greenup and Harrison tied at 8 at halftime. Also at the break, West Carter 28, Sheldon Clark 0. West Carter playing some good football right now. Johnson Central shutting out Covington Holmes 27-0. And as we mentioned, Raceland over Bishop Brossart 15-0. And Ashland leads Bourbon County 21-7. Haven't got an update from the Russell game in a little bit. We'll see if we can get you one. At last check, Russell led 13-7 in the second quarter. Third down, running play goes for 4 yards. Back to the 46. Clock winds now with 15 seconds.
Daly on the carry.
Daly with the carry for 4. And it looks like they're going to let the time run out, and that'll take us to the Double Drizzle halftime show. Very entertaining first half. Back and forth. Fairview struggled early. After the first touchdown, they threw an interception, a couple of punts, bad field position, penalties, but somehow managed to rally late and cut the Nicholas County lead to 1. So at the break, our score, Nicholas County 19, Fairview 18. Stay tuned. Double Drizzle halftime show coming up right here on your home for high school sports. Cool Hits 105.7.
Now for our middle school students. 88 students in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade last year earned at least one proficient or distinguished score on the spring.
And welcome into the Double Drizzle halftime show here from the S&T Contracting broadcast table. We're at the break. Nicholas County leads 19-18 here on this Class A first-round playoff game. It is win or go home. And so far we've had a pretty entertaining game, even though it took a little while for Fairview to really get in the swing of things. The first possession was a punt. Started on their own 44. Nicholas County on their first possession matriculates the ball down the field, starts on the Fairview 48, scores on a 33-yard touchdown pass from O'Brien to Richardson. Extra point was good. They led 7-0. Fairview got the football back, started at their own 40, and it took 2 plays for Alex Roy to find Dylan Romine on a 52-yard touchdown pass. 2-point conversion failed. Nicholas County led 7-6. On Nicholas County's very next possession, they score after great field position at the Fairview 39 on an 8-yard touchdown run by Richardson. Extra point was no good. They led 13-6. Fairview got the football back at their own 20, had to punt it away. Nicholas County got the football back. Mason McIntyre was able to find an interception, which gave Fairview the football back, only to have to punt it away again. Then Nicholas County started from the Fairview 33 in the second quarter and scored on a 14-yard touchdown run by Daly. Extra point, no good. Nicholas County led 19-6. Fairview gets the ball back at their own 21-yard line and scores on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Roy to Romine. Romine's second touchdown catch of the evening. 2-point conversion failed. Our score was 19-12 in favor of Nicholas County. Then Nicholas County threw an interception. Fairview got the football back at their own 30 and ended up scoring with about 2 minutes to go on a 4-yard touchdown run by Ruggles. 2-point conversion failed. And that brings us to our halftime score of 19-18 in favor of Nicholas County. As we mentioned, we've had several wild scores from around the area. Rams of Raceland lead Bishop Brossart 15-0. Johnson Central leads Holmes 27-0. At halftime, Wheelersburg leads Ironton 24-0. Also, Lawrence County over Fleming 14-12. Greenup and Harrison tied at 8. West Carter over Sheldon Clark 28-0. Johnson Central, as we mentioned, shutting out Holmes. And Ashland leading Bourbon County 21-7. So some wild scores here. It's been back and forth. Fairview took a little time getting into it. They finally did to cut the lead to 1 after Nicholas County came out like gangbusters. And we'll see if they can continue that momentum on to the second half. We'll take a break, come back, and look at the first half stats coming up right here on the Double Drizzle Halftime Show. This is Cool Hits 105.7.
Huh? I didn't see your text, so I got back.
No worries. I don't really need it anyway.
You want pizza?
Do you have the Russell score? Have you seen anything?
Just posted in the group message.
See if Score Stream has anything.
Not the 13 halftime.
19-13. What don't you need?
You had a 340 Desper. Yeah, actually, we own 2 of them. One brand new and one, what model was it? So I had 71 and 73. Yeah. 71 was fast. 72 they got B2.
And welcome back to the S&T Contracting Broadcast Table. We're in the Double Drizzle Halftime Show here from Westwood as Fairview leads Nicholas County 19-18 in this first round of the Class A KHSAA State Playoffs. Time now to take a look at the first half stats, and I'll send it over to my partner, Tucker Carper.
Fairview ran the ball 12 times in the first half, gaining 61 yards. They went to the air 16 times, completing 11 of those passes for 182 yards, bringing Fairview's offensive total to 28 plays for 243 yards, an average of 8.7 yards per play, gaining 10 first downs along the way. Nicholas County ran the ball 26 times, gaining 130 yards on the ground, completed 4 of their 5 passing attempts for 52 yards, bringing Nicholas County's total to 31 plays for 182 yards, an average of 5.9 yards per play, also gaining 10 first downs along the way. Fairview was penalized 5 times for 45 yards in the first half. Nicholas County 7 times for 38 yards in the first half. Fairview 2 of 4 on third down. Nicholas County 4 of 7 on third down. Leading rusher in the first half for the Eagles was Jonathan Ruggles, who ran the ball 6 times, gaining 22 yards and getting in the end zone 1 time. Alex Story actually ran the ball 3 times for 26 yards. Ryan Eakers 2 carries for 14 yards. And Marquez France had 1 rush go for -1 yard. Alex Story was 11 of 16 passing in the first half, getting 182 yards, along with 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Leading receiver for the Eagles in the first half was Dylan Romine, who had 6 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Antoine Washington had 4 catches for 78 yards, and Mason McIntyre had 1 reception go for 4 yards. Leading rusher in the first half was Dalton Daly of the Bluejackets. He ran the ball 11 times for 69 yards, getting in the end zone 1 time. Zach Richardson carried the ball 7 times for 38 yards with 1 touchdown. Cody Moon had 4 carries, go for 15 yards. Bailey O'Brien had 4 carries, go for 8 yards. Bailey O'Brien was 4 of 5 in the air for 52 yards and 1 touchdown and 1 interception. That touchdown reception was for 33 yards to Zach Richardson. The other 3 catches come from J.P. Wagner, and they totaled 19 yards.
Well, stats indicative of a pretty close ball game. Indeed, that's what we have. A lot of unforced errors on both ways, to be quite honest with you, that allowed this game to be a little different than like, for example, Fairview gets an interception at the 30, a block in the back. Mason McIntyre returns it to the Nicholas County 40, only to be brought all the way back to their own 30. Interception each way. A lot of penalties on that one particular Nicholas County drive that pushed them from Fairview field position all the way back 20 yards deep in their own territory. I don't know. It seems like when they were able to get things together, both teams were able to do a lot with the football. It was either they were on or completely off. There wasn't any in between. So hopefully there'll be enough halftime adjustments to get all that sorted out, and Fairview can ride a little bit of that late momentum they had from the second quarter. I think the more times, obviously, they get the football, the better their opportunity is to get some momentum going, because when their offense clicks and they're able to get big plays put together, not only can they score quickly, but that seems to feed their defense quite well.
Yeah, and as you've seen, Fairview's defense has held up pretty well. I mean, giving up 3 touchdowns, but all 3 of those times, Nicholas County had great field position, and that's really been the key for me to this game is special teams. Large kickoff returns, poor punts. Fairview really been shooting themselves in the foot in that area, and just making Nicholas County only go 30, 40, 50 yards to pay dirt. But whenever they can pin them inside their own territory, the defense seems to bend but not break.
Yep.
They're holding up, forced a turnover there on 3rd and long, and gave Fairview the opportunity to go down and score to bring it to within 1 point at halftime. So as you said, a lot of self-inflicted wounds in this first half, and you do hope that you'll see some halftime adjustments and they'll come out with less penalties, better special teams, and stuff like that in the second half.
And it really started from the first possession. Right off the bat, Fairview forced a punt, and that's something we don't see a lot of. They got 1 first down, and it was 3 and out. Their next possession after the first touchdown, it was a 3 and out before they threw an interception. So it hadn't gone well. I mean, they haven't really got to get it together, and you got to give credit to Nicholas County. They got a lot of athletes on that team. They seem to be very involved, and that's on both sides of the football. So I've been impressed with what I've saw from Nicholas County, and it doesn't get any easier for Fairview. If they're able to get past Nicholas County tonight, obviously going to Paris. Paris has had a great year, and then if they're from there, it's potentially painful. So once you get to this part of the season, everybody's decent. I mean, sometimes you'll see blowouts in the first round, but I mean, there's not a whole lot of them tonight. West Carter's pitching a pretty good shutout, but outside of them at Johnson Central, 19-13, Russell Pike County. I mean, you're seeing a lot of close, good football games. People are ready to play.
Yeah, right, and that's why you have to be on. I mean, obviously your number 1 goal in week 1 here is to win, but if you want to win nicely, I guess you would say, you want to look good. You want to do those things that you have to do to continue to win later on in the playoffs. As you go farther on, you're going to face tougher and tougher teams.
I mean, look, let's face it. In college football, they talk about style points all the time, making a difference with the playoff committee. And in terms of high school, as I mentioned with Fairview, when their offense can do things with the football, whether it's big pass plays, big running plays, home run plays, whatever you want to call it, they just play with another level of confidence and intensity. And when they don't, they suffer. It builds you up. It makes you look better. It gives you whatever. It's intimidating for the defense, and it's very evident. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Hopefully, again, Fairview can ride some of that momentum that they had late in the first half to claw back into this ball game. This is the Double Drizzle halftime show. Teams are coming out of their respective locker rooms, and they'll probably add a couple more minutes on the clock. So we'll take a break, come back and check things out and get you ready for the third quarter. AirTech scoreboard check. Nicholas County 19, Fairview 18. This is your home for high school sports. Cool Hits 105.7. The Double Drizzle halftime show. Both teams have come out of their locker room. They've put a couple of minutes back on the clock to let the teams have ample time to warm up. So we'll take another 2-minute break, let them warm up as we get prepared for the third quarter here from Westwood as Nicholas County leads the Fairview Eagles 19-18 in the first round of the Class A KHSAA State Playoffs. This is Cool Hits 1057.
The 18th birthday to our senior Presley Weiler.
And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. We are just finishing up the Double Drizzle halftime show. Both teams out on the field. Fairview will move right to left to start the game. They will kick off to Nicholas County for the first possession of the third quarter. And it looks like they have brought Alex Roy out. He stands over the football at the 40 with Shane Cook. So we might see Alex Roy kick it off. Kickoff brought to you by River Cities Builders, who encourages our youth to study and play hard and are proud to support high school academics and athletics. And I would like to say thank you to Dickie Tiller for the wonderful picture that he sent me. One of a kind, that guy. And indeed, Alex Roy is going to do a short little kickoff, and it's fielded by Will Allison at the Nicholas County 48. So it gives Nicholas County good field position. I don't know if I would have recommended that, but nonetheless, Nicholas County has the football to start the third quarter, and we will see quarterback Bailey O'Brien under center. Single receiver to the left, 3 men in the backfield. Hands off to Daly, punching forward across midfield. And he'll get down to the Fairview 44-yard line. Good gain on first down for Dalton Daly.
Brought down the 48-yard line. Brings up second, 2.
Just underway, third quarter. Nicholas County moving left to right. I'd like to give a shout out to MJ McKay doing video tonight for this ball game. It can be found on the website or the app. Hand off to Daly again, left side, has a first down and more inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. So Daly doing work. He's up to 83 yards on 13 carries and a touchdown. And that's another first down for Nicholas County. They have had success moving the football tonight, and they've done it with a trio of running backs. Richardson by far the stat leader going into tonight, but Daly's the leading rusher by a lot here. Richardson gets the handoff, turns on the Jets across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Washington in on the stop to prevent Richardson from getting to the second level. Clock continues to wind. 10:40 to play third quarter. We'll keep you posted on all the scores as they come in on our Community Trust Bank sports ticker. One I'm keeping an eye on is Greenup County, Harrison County. 8-all, start of the third. Here's O'Brien under center, 3 men in the backfield. Wagner, wide left. Handoff will go to Daly. Breaks through one tackle. First down, still on his feet inside the 25 and down to the 21-yard line. Right now, they're having a hard time stopping Dalton Daly. .10:08 on the clock. AirTech scoreboard check, 19-18. Nicholas County with the lead in the football. Daly is up to 95 yards on the evening. Nicholas County doesn't do a whole lot of stuff fancy. They just play football. 3 men in the backfield, no wide receivers. Handoff goes to Richardson. He was the second man through, and he stopped as he gets inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line.
Brought down about the 18-yard line.
Eaker's in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
9:23 on the clock. It continues to wind. 2nd and 7 from the Fairview 18. Nicholas County's O'Brien under center. Single receiver to his right, 3 men in the backfield. Handoff goes to Daly right up the middle, unimpeded to the second level inside the 10 down to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal, Nicholas County with 9:03 on the clock, third quarter. They are just going straight ahead, using the running game. And right now, they're in attack mode. Up 1, 19-18.
On the 8-yard line, the 1st and goal, Nicholas County.
O'Brien under center. Single receiver to the left, 3 men in the backfield. Handoff goes to Richardson, left side. Gets hit and met at about the 5. And no farther will he go. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Richardson not getting on the carry.
Gain of 2.
Gain of about 2.
Clock winds now under 8:15. Third quarter. O'Brien comes out under center again. Same formation. Single receiver left, 3 men in the backfield. Handoff goes to Dalton Daly, left side. Bounces in. Touchdown, Blue Jackets. Man, what a dose of Dalton Daly. He's got 2 touchdowns on the night, and he's now over 100 yards on the evening. AirTech scoreboard check. Nicholas County 25, Fairview 18. Daly was very impressive on that drive for the Blue Jackets. He scored from 14 yards out and now from 5, and Nicholas County is going to attempt a 2-point conversion. Single receiver split each way for O'Brien under center. I formation, fakes the handoff, looks to throw, has a man wide open left side, and it's incomplete. Our score stays. Nicholas County 25, Fairview 18. This is Cool Hits 105.7. Greenup kicking field goals to win it.
Yeah,
Woo!
surprised me.
You gotta be sharp. You gotta make sure they know that.
Hey, welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. 7:57 to play third quarter. Nicholas County leads Fairview 25-18. Bobby Allen, Tucker Carper with you here for the night's game. MJ McKay doing video duties to my left. Nicholas County set to kick it away. Ashton Saunders kicks it off, and here comes McIntyre up the near sideline on the return. Crosses the 40 and gets hit and knocked out of bounds at the 44. Had a few blockers ahead of him. Solid return for Mason McIntyre. And Alex Roy will bring the offense out for the first time here in the third quarter.
44-yard line. The Eagles will begin their drive.
They'll start out with trips right, single receiver left. Single man in the backfield. Roy stands just inside the 40. 7:49 on the clock, third quarter. Eakers in the backfield. Roy hands off to Eakers, right up the middle, has a little room, gets to midfield. Gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Ryan Eakers on the carry. Gain of 6.
Fairview wastes no time on the offensive end, that's for sure. 2 receivers each way, Eakers in the backfield. He'll get it again. Right up the middle he goes, no gain. He is hit and met at midfield, unable to get through the defensive line of Nicholas County. Nate Rainey making sure that play went nowhere. He and Wes Neese have done very well for Nicholas County tonight on the defensive line. Here's Roy, keeper, goes straight ahead, gets hit before he can reach the first down marker. Going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. They are in Nicholas County territory at the 47. 4th and 1, 6:43 to play third quarter. Roy in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 2 men in the backfield. He looks to the sideline, now prepares for the snap, gets it, hands off to Eakers, goes forward, and forward progress, I think, is going to give him the first down at the Nicholas County 45. That was a big play right there for the Fairview offense. It is a first down. That is a Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down. 4330 13th Street in Ashland. Call 606-326-1234. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. And Alex Royals be ready to go as soon as he blows the whistle. 2 receivers each way. 1 man in the backfield with Roy in the shotgun. He stands at midfield looking to throw. Fires near side. Low pass is incomplete. They're going to say it hit the ground in front of Dylan Romine. It'll be 2nd and 10. 6:18 to play third quarter. Nicholas County leads Fairview 25-18. Winner plays Paris next week. Roy in the gun. Fakes the short throw, now fires over the top, has a man on the Fake the short ball to McIntyre. Mason got a step, and it was daylight, all they needed. That brings Fairview within 1, 25-24. Now the Eagles will go for 2. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Roy in the shotgun. Single man in the backfield, looking to throw, has Washington. Good for 2. No, that was Mason McIntyre again. What a series by my man Mason McIntyre. 6:09 to play third quarter. Fairview the lead, 26-25. This is Cool Hits 105.7. And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Kickoff by Billy Davis, fielded by Conyers. And he's going to be drilled as he breaks across the 35. He will get out to about the 38. That's where Nicholas County will have it, 1st and 10. Fairview's first lead of the football game comes with 6 minutes to play, third quarter. At 26-25, thanks to a 46-yard touchdown pass from Alex Roy to Mason McIntyre. And Mack also gets the catch on the 2-point conversion that gives Fairview the lead. Nicholas County is going to try to answer. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 39. O'Brien comes out under center. 3 men in the backfield, single receiver to the left. Handoff goes to Richardson, breaks free, second level, cross the 45, out to the 47. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Richardson on the carry. 10 of 8.
Man, they're going to give him what looks like more like 9. I think it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Gave him a little more than I thought he got, but clock will run at 5:30 here in the third quarter. 1-point Fairview lead. Quarterback keeper straight ahead, 1st down and more, upended. Loose, and got the end of the play. Keeper by O'Brien. Recovered by the Eagles. And now momentum seems to be going in their direction.
Your Eagles will begin the drive on the 48-yard line.
They needed 2 for the 1st down. O'Brien got it. And as he continued to fight, ball came out. Ashland 27, Bourbon County 7. West Carter 34, Sheldon Clark 0. Roy in the shotgun here. Fakes the handoff. Pressure comes backside, fires over the top, has a man, nearly intercepted, but knocked to the ground. Alex got hit as he let it fly. McIntyre was there, but I think it was just a touch underthrown. Washington now in the backfield with Roy and Eakers. He's going to get the handoff. Coming near side, has a blocker, tries to get the edge. Got on his feet at the 40. Flag comes in late. 2 flags lay at midfield.
Flag on the play.
Holding against Fairview. That'll be a 10-yard penalty and drop Fairview back to their own 40. And bring up a 2nd and 19 with 5:08 on the clock. Roy in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. They run a crossing pattern. He fires over the middle, has a man just overthrown. Mason McIntyre, the intended target, had a little bit of space.
Brings up 3rd and 19.
Stops the clock, 4:59 to play, third quarter. Fairview with a 1-point lead and the football. 3rd and 19. 2 receivers each way, single man in the backfield for Roy. He'll stand in the shotgun. Looks to the sideline for the call. Sets the offense, fakes the handoff. Now looking to pass again. Fires to Washington. Has him there if he can get complete. Oh my goodness, I bet he wish he has that one back. He had Washington. What a beautiful throw. Washington unable to bring it in. And that'll bring up 4th down. Oh my. He put both hands on it at the 10. Fourth and 19. Mason McIntyre will drop back to punt.
McIntyre in the back.
Conyers will drop back for Nicholas County. He'll stand at the 25. Here's the punt. It's a good one. Hits Conyers, and it's a live ball. Hits the ground. Pressure comes. Breaks 1 tackle. And he's finally going to be dropped at the 28-yard line. That's where Nicholas County will have it 1st and 10.
Ball is spot on the 29-yard line.
4:39 to play, 3rd quarter. This has been exciting. O'Brien under center, 3 men in the backfield. Handoff goes to the 3rd man through. That's Daly. They're having a hard time stopping him. He gets out to the 35. "17 carries, 115 yards on the night for Dalton Daly. 6 foot, 220-pound junior. Single receiver to the left. 3 men in the backfield. O'Brien gives it to the 3rd man through. Richardson, he has room. Far sideline, 1st down and more. And skirts up the sideline near midfield. Looks like he stepped out about the 47. It'll be a 1st down for Nicholas County at their own 47. 3:57 on the clock. Air Tech scoreboard check. Fairview 26. Nicholas County 25. O'Brien under center. Single receiver to the right this time. It's Wagner. 3rd man through, Daly. He gets the football. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Gets a yard and no more. Dylan Romine coming in to snuff that one out. 2nd and 9. Greenup now leads Harrison 11-8. Good for Greenup County. O'Brien under center. 3 men in the backfield. Richardson gets the handoff, coming near side. Gets across midfield before he's brought down from behind. Washington in on the stop. And he's slow to get up. He'll have a little help. And he's limping as he makes his way to the Blue Jackets sideline. Shakes it off a little bit as he gets closer to the sideline over there. Glad to see he's okay. 3:03 left to play, 3rd quarter, 26-25. Fairview with a 1-point lead. Nicholas County with the football in Fairview territory, 3rd and 2. Ball is spotted at the Fairview 46-yard line. O'Brien under center. 3rd man through. Again, Dalton gets to the 1st down marker and is pushed backwards. It'll all depend on the spot as to whether he'll get awarded for a 1st down carry. We'll see. Ball is spotted at about the 43.5. Official timeout. Looks like they're going to measure this. Should. It's pretty close. Yeah, they're going to bring the chains in.
Official timeout.
And they should. I can't see from my vantage point how close it actually is. He may have it by about a half a football. 2:19 on the clock, 3rd quarter. Fairview leads by 1, 26-25. Chains come out. And let's see. It's going to be close. Hoo-hoo! Short by inches. I anticipate a quarterback keeper for Daly on the carry up the middle. Fairview's had a tough time with Dalton Daly tonight. 122 yards on 19 carries and a couple of touchdowns. Richardson, the leading rusher on the season, but Dalton Daly's done all the work here tonight. Here we go. 4th and inches. O'Brien under center. 3 men in the backfield. They hand it off to Daly. He's through. Still feet at the 30. And he's going to finally be dropped, but not before he gets all the way inside the 15-yard line. What a big-time run by Dalton Daly. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Clock now winds under 2 minutes to play here, third quarter. Fairview took their first lead of the game at the 6-minute mark here in the third. And now Nicholas County is going to call a timeout. Brought to you by Boyd County Coroner Mark Hammond, reminding you never to drink and drive. Our score, Fairview 26, Nicholas County 25. This is Cool Hits 105.7. See. Welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Nicholas County wastes no time coming out of the timeout. Running play goes forward for about 6-7 yards. That gets them down to about the 7-yard line. Minute 25. Clock continues to wind. Fairview leads 26-25. Nicholas County has the football, and they are threatening 2nd and 4 from the 7 of the Fairview Eagles. O'Brien under center. Loaded backfield. Daly gets it. Running left side. Cannot get the edge. Short of the first down. Gain of 2 on the play. Clock now drops under a minute here, third quarter. It'll be 3rd and 2. .35 seconds on the clock as Daly comes out under center. Loaded backfield again. Daly gets it. Busts forward. Falls into the end zone for the Nicholas County touchdown. His 3rd of the night. This one from 5 yards out, and Nicholas County retakes the lead. Daly doing yeoman's work for the Nicholas County Bluejackets tonight. 22 carries, 161 yards, and 3 touchdowns. They're going to go for 2 again. O'Brien under center, 2 receivers right, 2 men in the backfield. Pitch. Richardson, right side, cuts back up the middle, hit, falls forward, into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Our score, Nicholas County 33, Fairview 26. This is Cool Hits 105.7.
War Eagles 26.
Yeah, welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. 27.7 seconds remain, third quarter. Nicholas County extending their lead 33-26. Fairview took their first lead at the 6-minute mark. Nicholas County has just answered and went up by 7. Ashton Saunders kicks it away. It's going to be picked up at the 15 by Washington. Tries to break to the near side. Gets out across the 25 to the 27. And that's where Fairview will get the ball back. 1st and 10. Alex Roy will come back out on the field. Now under 25 seconds to play in the third. And they will try to answer the Nicholas County touchdown. Dalton Daly is doing all the work he can do for Nicholas County tonight. 3 touchdowns, 161 yards on 22 carries. They've really kind of rode him this whole way, and he's proved to be the man to go to. Fairview will try again. Roy in the shotgun, finds Romine coming across the 40, enough for the first down. The Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down. Good catch by Dylan. Romine coming from the left side into the middle of the field. 17 seconds, clock winds. Roy in the gun. Fires near side again to Romine. This one's incomplete. Stops the clock with 11.8. They like those quick hitters.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
If the pass was thrown to the numbers, that would have gone for positive yards. Underthrown by Roy. Trips right this time. Roy fires that way. Has a man. Caught out of the backfield. Flag comes in. Hutchinson got the catch, but a flag comes in the backfield. Holding against Fairview. Very tough call. 6.2 seconds on the clock. So that'll be 10 yards. They bring up a 2nd and 20. From the Fairview 32. Makes it a little tougher for the offense. Roy will stand in the shotgun, single man in the backfield, 2 receivers split each way for him. Looking near side, has Romine on a step on his man, goes the other way to McIntyre. And catch from Roy. My goodness. That cuts the Nicholas County lead to 1. Mason McIntyre has shown his speed tonight, and Alex Roy has rewarded him. They're going to go for 2. Bad snap. Ball on the ground. Roy picks it up, and he's going to be brought down. No good. Our score will remain 33-32 Nicholas County on our AirTech scoreboard check. Start of the 4th quarter. This is Cool Hits 105.7.
68.
And welcome back to the S&T Contracting Broadcast Table. Start of the fourth quarter. Kickoff brought to you by River City's Builders, who encourages our youth to study and play hard. Billy Davis, kickoff duties after Fairview answers the Nicholas County touchdown with one of their own. Kick's going to come to Conyers. He's going to field it just inside the 30. Brings it back to the middle of the field. Has a into Fairview territory. One man to beat, stays in bounds, and whistles blow. Looks like he stepped out at the Fairview 23. What a return.
Conyers on the return.
No flags. Conyers with a big return. Gives Nicholas County great field position. Fairview just scored on a 68-yard touchdown pass from Roy to McIntyre. 2-point conversion, no good to cut the Nicholas County lead to 1. But Nicholas County is going to start this drive with great field position from the Fairview 23. 1st and 10. O'Brien under center. 3 men in the backfield. Gives it to Richardson. And Marquez France stops him for no gain. Trying to go to the right side. Good work that time staying home by France. 2nd and 11. They're actually going to say he lost a yard. So 2nd and 11 just underway here in the fourth quarter. Rowan County leads Covington Scott 20-18. Harrison County now leads Green at 15-11. O'Brien under center, 3 men in the backfield. Gives it to the 3rd man through, Daly. Falls forward to about the 22. We'll give him 2 yards on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 9. This is a big play right here for the Fairview defense.
Got to think Nicholas County's in 4-down territory here. You prove they don't have much of a kicking game. No sense of punting this deep.
10:40, clock continues to wind. Nicholas County with a 1-point lead in the football at the Fairview 22. 3rd and 9. O'Brien under center. They'll give it to Richardson. He'll bust forward, and he's going to be stopped before he can get to the 15. He's going to be stopped at about the 17. It's going to be 4th down and about 4.
Richardson on the carry. Brought down the 17-yard line. Brings up
If that was a big play, this is a huge play. Fairview's defense needs a stop right here if they want to get the football back and try to regain the lead. Nicholas County is going to try to convert on 4th and 4 with 9:45 to play in the ball game. With a 1-point lead from the Fairview 17. O'Brien under center. 2 receivers to the right, 2 men in the backfield. No handoff. Looks to throw out of the backfield, incomplete, and Fairview will take over on downs. One of the few times they've tried to pass to a man out of the backfield. Not a play that they've gone too much, and that time it just simply didn't work. Underthrown, and that gives Fairview the football back. Big stop by the defense that time. So Fairview will take over at their own 17. Down 1, 33-32 with 9:37 to play in the ball game. Winner moves on to play Paris. The loser calls it a season. Official timeout. We're not going to go anywhere. We'll see what the discussion's over. They are pointing down to the end zone. Not really sure what is going on. I see they have asked somebody to move from the end zone. And it looks like he has been asked to leave the football game. All right. 9:37, 1st and 10. Roy hands off to Washington. Running to the left, gets hit, pushed back, tries to fight his way back forward. Can't do it. He'll get about 3, maybe 4 yards on the carry before he's hit and pushed back. Second and 6. Roy looking to throw. Fires near side. Catch is made by Mason McIntyre just across the 25. That'll bring up 3rd and short. Third and 1. Handoff up the middle. Eakers has the first down and more across the 30 out to the 33. Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry first down.
Brings up another Sergeant's tire. Eagles first down.
Roy in the shotgun. Trips right. Throwing that way. Has McIntyre. Has blockers cross the 40. 45 out of bounds at the 46. That's enough for another Fairview first down. Courtesy of Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry, 4330 13th Street in Ashland. 8:33 on the clock. Fairview moving at their own 46, 1st and 10. Roy in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Eakers gets the call out of the backfield. Pushing forward across midfield, falls forward into Nicholas County territory at the 49.
Brian Akers on the carry. Brought down about the 49-yard line.
2nd and 6. 8:11 on the clock. Roy in the shotgun. Hands off. Eakers straight ahead. Gets across the Nicholas County 45. Falls forward for another first down. Still on his feet just shy of the 40. Great run by Eakers. First down brought to you by Dr. Christina Jordan Webb Family Dentistry. Call 326-1234. Roy in the gun. 2 receivers each way. Single man in the backfield. Roy with the handoff. Eakers gets hit. Breaks free. Still on his feet. Fighting to get to the 35. He's going to be stopped just short. Got a blue jacket hurt. Helmet came off. He is laying at about the 40. He makes his way up. That was Nate Rainey. Ball is at the Nicholas County 42. It'll be 2nd and about 6. Roy in the gun. Single man in the backfield, 2 receivers each way. 7:43 on the clock. Fakes the handoff. Throws near side to McIntyre. Has a blocker. 35. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. Fred Ray is right there beside the official that said he stepped out of bounds. God, what an athletic play, though. It looked to me like he tight-roped it all the way in. Instead, it'll be a first down. Ball's going to be at the 21. Roy in the gun. Fires near side, low. Intended target was McIntyre. Hits the ground, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Well, what a play. Not a whole lot of complaining from the Fairview sideline, and it happened right in front of them. It actually obscured our view of whether or not he actually stepped out of bounds, so I would guess if he didn't, there'd be a lot of complaining. Roy fires far side to Washington. Catch is made, but he's hit immediately right at the 20. That'll bring up 3rd and about 7. 7:09 to play. Fairview with the football. Roy in the shotgun. Fires near side. Little comeback route. 15. Cut inside. Gets dropped at the 10. Just under 7 minutes to play. It's going to be awfully close to a first down. Looks like McIntyre slow to get up.
Official timeout.
He is sitting up now. 6:58 on the clock. And it is. Official signals first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 Fairview from the 20-yard line. Trainers come out to check on Mason McIntyre. 33-32. Nicholas County with the lead. Fairview with the football. I said 20 a minute ago, didn't I? 1st and 10 from the 10, or from about the 11. So they can get a first down just shy of the goal line. McIntyre makes his way to the sideline under his own power.
Sergeant's tire. Eagle first down.
Fairview trails by 1. They have it first down from about the 11-yard line. They will break the huddle with trips left, single receiver to the right. Roy stands in the shotgun. Ruggles in the backfield with him. Clock begins to wind. Here's the snap. Hand off to Ruggles. Straight ahead. Easy from 11 yards. Fairview retakes the lead, 38-33. We'll see what they elect to do. That makes it a 5-point game. And they're going to go for 2. Roy makes his way back out on the field. They really need this one. Trips right, single receiver to the left. Roy in the shotgun. Ruggles in the backfield. Here's Roy right up the middle, falls forward. And that's a 7-point game. 6:52 to play. Fairview leads 40-3. This is cool. 105-7. Yeah, welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. 6:52 to play in our ball game. Fairview leads Nicholas County 40-33. Kickoff brought to you by River City's Builders. Billy Davis set to kick it away. Low kick is fielded by Daly just inside the 30. He will fight forward, crossing the 45 before he's finally brought down just shy of midfield. At about the 48, that's where Nicholas County will have it 1st and 10. Bobby Allen, Tucker Carper with you for tonight's game. It's been exciting. We've seen 73 points scored. What a game. Winner goes on to play Paris next Friday night. The loser, unfortunately, calls it a year. A successful year, but calls it a year. O'Brien comes out under center for Nicholas County. Moving right to left. 3 men in the backfield. Hands off to Richardson. Coming right side. Great defensive play on the edge. He is brought down. Flag is thrown from the far side. He's dropped at midfield. And it's going to be a face mask against Fairview. Fairview fans unhappy, Tucker.
It was the right call.
It was the right call.
I got a handful of face masks.
He did. Turned his head sideways. That'll give Nicholas County the football at the Fairview 45. 6:33, clock rolls. O'Brien under center. 2 men in the backfield. Single receiver to the right. Daly gets the handoff. Lowers his head. Gets across the 45. Flag comes in from the defensive backfield as Daly hits the ground at about the 43. And that's going to be another face mask. Isn't that what he... Did I see a face mask or a hold?
Face mask.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Golly. So two. Yeah, it looked like he made a motion to the back of the helmet.
That wouldn't be horse collar. It's only 5
No.
yards. That's incidental face
Yeah.
mask.
Yep. So that moves the ball to about the 37, 38-yard line. 6:06. 1st and 2. Richardson gets the handoff, runs into the back of his own man, and then gets pushed back by the Fairview defensive line.
Stop by the Eagles.
They might have given him a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd and 1 or 2 from the Fairview 37. .5:30 on the clock. It winds. O'Brien under center. 3 men in the backfield. Single receiver to the right. Hands off Daly. Up the middle. Lowers his head. Looks like he might have enough for the first down right at the 35. It's going to be awfully close. Probably measurement coming. It depends on the spot. Looked like he fell a little shy, but they're going to place the ball pretty close to the 40, or 35 rather. Official measurement coming. Clock stops with 5:15 to play. Fairview leads 40-33 on our AirTech scoreboard check. Certainly can't say the game hasn't been exciting, Tucker.
No, you cannot.
We've seen a 33-yard touchdown pass, a 52-yard touchdown pass, an 8-yard touchdown run, a 14-yard run, 10-yard pass, 4-yard run, 5-yard run, 46-yard pass, 5-yard run, and a 68-yard pass, and an 11-yard run on touchdown plays. It's going to be first down after the measurement by inches, MJ says. Inches. 1st and 10 Blue Jackets from the Fairview 35. Clock starts to wind at 5:10. Dalton Daly up to 167 yards on 25 carries for Nicholas County tonight. 1 receiver split each way. 2 men in the backfield. Handoff goes to Richardson, right side. Fighting forward. Gets to the 30 before he's finally stopped. Be 2nd and 5. Man, he just keeps turning his legs every time he gets hit. It's impressive. I mean, I totally understand and realize how he's amassed 1,245 yards on the ground. I have no doubt. Surprised Daly doesn't have more than just as many, if not. All right, O'Brien under center, 2nd and 5. This time handoff does go to Daly. He gets ahead of steam, pushing forward. 25 finally wrangled down at about the 22. Golly, another first down for Nicholas County. Man, he's hard to bring down. Dalton Daly, 6 foot 220, junior. He and Richardson both return, along with the 3rd running back, Cody Moon, all juniors. Along with Conyers. They're going to be pretty tough next year. They don't lose much. Lose quarterback Daly and wide receiver J.P. Wagner, to name a couple. 4:01. Clock continues to roll. 1st and 10. Nicholas County with the football at the Fairview 22. They trail by a touchdown and an extra point. O'Brien under center. Handoff Richardson. He goes to the right side. Tries to bust free. Gets a couple of yards to about the 18. Gain of about 4. 2nd and 6. Raceland 22, Bishop Brossart 14 late in the 4th. Brown and Scott tied at 26. West Carter gets a win, 40-3. Clock winding at 3:12. O'Brien hands to Dalton Daly, coming left side, breaks free from one would-be tackler, hit at the 5. Tries to fight forward, still on his feet. Pyle won't budge, and they'll blow it dead at the 5-yard line. And that'll be another first down. This time it's 1st and goal for the Nicholas County Bluejackets. Clock stops, 2:59 to play in the ball game. Dalton Daly has been impressive this evening.
Now you get into that situation when, if you're Nicholas County, what do you do if you score?
Absolutely.
You've had a couple of horrible kicks, one good kick, you're down to 7. Do you go for the win?
Nicholas County breaks the huddle. O'Brien will be under center. 3 men in the backfield. They'll give it to Daly. Right side, plowing forward. And he's in for the Nicholas County touchdown with 2:29 to play in the ball game. Well, that gives him 4 on the night. And he's almost cracked 200 yards. Daly's touchdown makes it 40-39. Fairview with the lead by 1. And we'll see what Nicholas County elects to do. Looks like they're going to go for 2. O'Brien comes out under center. Whistles blow. And we're going to have a timeout. Fairview. They've been coming back quick from these timeouts, so we're actually going to keep it here with 2:29 to play in the ball game. And this is a very important play for Nicholas County's offense and Fairview's defense. Fairview's clinging to a 1-point lead at 40-39 with 2:29 to play in the ball game. Nicholas County just scores, and they're going to go for 2. And you know, you said it. What do you do if you're Nicholas County if they score? And you know, by going for 2, your hope is that obviously you're playing a team in Fairview that doesn't kick it a lot and goes for 2 a lot and hasn't. I mean, they're about 50% maybe on the season on conversion rates. So if they don't go for it, or if they go for it and fail, there's always the opportunity that Fairview does score, or you know, if it works out, whatever the case may be. That if it goes back and forth again, Fairview's inconsistent on their conversions. But this is an opportunity for Nicholas County to take the lead with 2:29 to play in the ball game. O'Brien under center, 3 men in the backfield. Wagner lined up wide right. Handoff goes to Daly. Fails, and Fairview maintains the lead. This is cool. That was a big play. Got my white. Welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast table. 2:29 to play in the ball game. Nicholas County scores, cuts the lead to 1, fails on the 2-point conversion. Fairview maintains a 1-point lead, and they're getting ready to get the football back. If all goes well, I anticipate Nicholas County to try an onside kick. Ashton Saunders is the man that will attempt it. The Good Hands team is in. They stand at midfield, and it's actually going to be the quarterback, O'Brien. And Nicholas County got it. It goes through the hands of two Fairview Eagles, and Nicholas County comes up with the onside kick. They've got the football with 2:27 to play.
Onside kick recovered by Nicholas County.
Fairview had the Hands team in. Oh, my. It falls on the shoulders of the defense to extend the season. O'Brien comes out under center. 1st and 10, Nicholas County at their own 47. Handoff, Richardson. Hit as he gets to midfield.
Richardson on the carry.
Gain of 3.
Gain about 3.
Clock rolls.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2:10 to play. Ball at midfield. O'Brien under center. 3 men in the backfield. Single receiver left. Handoff. Daly up the middle. Gets forward. Gets hit at the 45 and pushed back.
Daly on the carry.
They're into Fairview territory. Bring up 3rd and 3.
Ball this spot on the 45-yard line.
Minute 36.
It's a 3rd and 2.
O'Brien under center. 3 men in the backfield. 3rd and 2. Handoff. Richardson hit behind the line of scrimmage. Midfield. Forward progress will give him about the Fairview 48, but it's still a loss on the play and brings up 4th down. Timeout, Nicholas County. We keep it here with 1:18 to play. Greenup leads Harrison. They have defeated Harrison County 17-15. So congratulations in order for the Greenup County Musketeers. Here, it is 4th and 4 with 1:18 to play. Fairview leading by 1. Nicholas County with the football at the Fairview 47-yard line. So, I would imagine that Nicholas County is going to try to find a way to get Dalton Daly the football. He's done the majority of the work. 199 yards on 29 carries, an enormous game. And here we go, 4th down. O'Brien in the gun, looks to throw, man out of the back, makes the catch midfield. Offensively, huge. Field made the catch and just could not outrun the Fairview defense. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 1:10 to play. Alex Roy will come out on the field for Fairview. Make no mistakes. And Fairview can cling on to this 1-point lead. Roy in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 men in the backfield. Handoff right up the middle. Eakers fights forward close to midfield. Gets to about the 49. Nicholas County with a timeout remaining. Fairview with 2. And it looks as though Nicholas County will burn their final timeout with 1:01 to play. Fairview has 2 in their pocket, a 1-point lead, and 1:01 left in the ball game. 6 or 7 yards, and you can just about ice it. But as we saw with the onside kick that Nicholas County was able to recover after the Fairview score, that anything is possible. Crazier things have happened, Tuck.
Absolutely. But you get a first down here. Next time out, timeout, so you can just nail this one out and head on to the second round.
That's right. Whistle blows. Teams leave their huddle. Roy comes out in the shotgun. Now, he'll walk up under center. 1:01 to play. Nicholas County out of timeouts. Roy will take the snap and take a knee. Once he'll signal for the play clock to start, the game clock's already down to 45 seconds. They will wait and let the clock wind down as far as they can take it. There'll be about 24 seconds or so on the clock. Roy takes the snap, takes another knee, and that'll reset the play clock. They'll start the game with few advances and hangs on to the 1-point lead thanks to their defense. 40-39, the final score. And the Fairview Eagles advance and will take on Paris next Friday night. They'll have to travel, but they're plenty happy to still be playing football. Congratulations to Nicholas County on a great season. Congratulations to Dalton Daly on an incredible night tonight. In the losing effort for the Blue Jackets, they call it a season. Fairview moves on. Stay tuned. The Clark's Pump and Chop postgame show is coming up after the break. Final score, Fairview 40, Nicholas County 39. This is Cool Hits 1057. And the Clark's Pump and Chop postgame show, and it is a victorious postgame show for the Fairview Eagles. They defeat the Nicholas County Bluejackets 40-39 to advance in the Class A KHSAA playoffs, and will take on the Greyhounds of Paris next Friday night. And what an exciting game it was. Time now for the scoring summary brought to you by Kentucky and Ohio Automotive Centers of Grayson and Portsmouth. You too can score big when you purchase your next vehicles from the good folks at Kentucky and Ohio Automotive Centers. A lot of touchdowns, so please bear with us. Fairview started with the football. They punted it away on their first possession. Nicholas County scores on their first possession thanks to a 32-yard touchdown pass from O'Brien to Richardson. Extra point was good. They led 7-0. Fairview got the football back and scored on a 52-yard touchdown pass from Roy to Romine. 2-point conversion fails. Nicholas County maintained their lead 7-6. Nicholas County got the football back, scored again on an 8-yard touchdown run by Richardson. 2-point conversion failed. Nicholas County led 13-6. Then we had a punt and an interception each way. And Nicholas County scores again on a 14-yard touchdown run in the second quarter by Daly. 2-point conversion, no good. Nicholas County led 19-6. Fairview finally scores on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Roy to Romine, the second of the day at that point. 2-point conversion fails. Nicholas County maintained their lead 19-12. And then an interception by Fairview's defense leads to a 4-yard touchdown run by Jonathan Ruggles, which cuts the Nicholas County lead 19-18 after the 2-point conversion fails, and that's where we were at the break. Second half, Nicholas County starts off and scores on a 5-yard touchdown run by Dalton Daly. Conversion no good. Nicholas County led 25-18. Fairview then scores on a 46-yard touchdown pass from Roy to McIntyre. 2-point conversion is good. Fairview takes their first lead of the game at the 6:03 mark, third quarter, 26-25. Nicholas County fumbles it. Fairview gets the football back at their own 48 and scores. Nicholas County fumbles. Fairview punts. Nicholas County gets it back at their own 48. Scores on a 5-yard touchdown run by Dalton Daly. Retakes the lead, 33-26. Fairview gets it back, and Roy throws a 68-yard strike to Mason McIntyre. 2-point conversion fails. Fairview regains the lead, 33-32. After a turnover on downs by Nicholas County, Fairview gets it back and scores on an 11-yard touchdown run by Jonathan Ruggles. 2-point conversion is good. Fairview leads 40-33. Nicholas County onside kick recovers it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Nicholas County gets football back after the Ruggles touchdown, and Dalton Daly punches it in from 7 yards out to bring our score to 40-39. Then Nicholas County kicks an onside kick, recovers it, unable to do anything thanks to Fairview's great defense right outside of the Fairview 40, gives them the football back. All they have to do is take a couple of knees, preserve the game. Nicholas County burned their last time out, so they did not have to get any first downs. They win at 40-39, advance to play Paris, in an incredible offensive football game to be a part of. That was the scoring summary, brought to you by Kentucky and Ohio Automotive Centers. The longest scoring summary I've done in my career, I believe. Kentucky and Ohio Automotive Centers. We appreciate them for sponsoring our scoring summary. We'll take a break, come back, and I'll let Tucker take his 5 or 6 minutes to do the stats for the night's game right here on the Clark's Pump and Shop postgame show. Final score, Fairview 40, Nicholas County 39. This is Cool Hits 105.7. And welcome back to the Clark's Pump and Chop post-game show at the S&T Contracting broadcast table. Fairview victorious 40-39, defeating Nicholas County and moving on to round 2 of the Class A playoffs. Time now to take a look at the stats, and I'll hand it over to my partner, Tucker Carper.
Fairview went to the ground 25 times, getting 113 yards. They threw the ball 30 times, completing 19 of those passes for 356 yards, bringing Fairview's offensive total to 55 plays for 469 yards, averaging 8.5 yards per play, getting 20 first downs along the way. Nicholas County ran the ball 60 times the ball game, gaining 325 yards. They went to the air 7 times, completing 5 of those passes for 54 yards, bringing Nicholas County's offensive total to 67 plays for 379 yards, averaging 5.7 yards per play, getting 21 first downs along the way. Fairview was penalized 9 times for 75 yards. Nicholas County 7 times for 38 yards. Fairview was 4 of 9 on third down, 1 of 1 on fourth down. Nicholas County 6 of 12 on third down, 1 of 3 on fourth down. Nicholas County held time of possession 33 minutes and 39 seconds to Fairview's 13 minutes and 4 seconds. Leading rusher in the ball game for the Eagles was Ryan Eakers, who ran the ball 10 times, getting 49 yards. Jonathan Ruggles had 7 carries for 33 yards and 2 touchdowns. Alex Roy had 4 carries, go for 29 yards. Antoine Washington had 1 3-yard rush, and Marquez France had 1 rush, go for -1 yard. Alex Roy completed 19 of his 30 passing attempts for 356 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception on the night. Leading receiver for the Eagles was Mason McIntyre, who had 7 receptions for 161 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dylan Romine also had 7 receptions for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. Antoine Washington had 5 receptions for 80 yards. Leading rusher in the ballgame was the Blue Jackets' Dalton Daly, who had 29 carries for 199 yards and 4 touchdowns. Zach Richardson added 94 yards on 22 carries and a touchdown. Cody Moon carried the ball 5 times for 24 yards, and Bailey O'Brien had 4 rushes, go for 8 yards. Bailey O'Brien was 5 of 7 through the air for 54 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. That touchdown catch was for 33 yards to Zach Richardson. J.P. Wagner had 3 catches for 19 yards, and Dalton Daly had 1 rush for 2 yards.
Well, stats indicate a great ball game, and indeed it was. Fairview victorious 40-39 over Nicholas County. We'll take a break and come back here on the Clark's Pump and Chop postgame show and have a conversation with Fairview's victorious head coach Fred Ray. Coming up right here on your home for high school sports, Cool Hits 105.7. Dude, that was a heller, man. Table. This is the Clark's Pump and Chop post-game show, and Fairview is victorious tonight in a barn burner 40-39 over Nicholas County. We're joined now by Fairview's head coach Fred Ray. And Coach, first of all, congratulations, man, a first-round win against a very tough opponent, Nicholas County, but you came out and did what you had to do, managed your timeouts well, had them in your pocket, were able to get the ball back. Defense played great in the end. holding them, and some of their players had fantastic nights. So you got to be happy with what you saw.
Definitely, we're happy. And we knew the type of team they were, and they're going to be physical, pounding on you, and obviously had a solid run game, and they ran for over 300 yards on us. But in the end, it's about all making those plays at the end, and our defense came up in a 2-point conversion on a 4th down to make plays for us.
I've got a key on Alex Roy's ability to find. Usually it's Washington we see with these big plays, but tonight it was McIntyre and Roman. They both had great nights receiving, and that's got to bode well for you too, getting those other guys involved in home run plays. Because usually it's Roy or Washington.
You're right. It usually is Roy or Washington, but we see them every day in practice. Dylan and Mason, they work hard, and we know they're capable of doing the things they did tonight, and that's obviously big for us. When teams scout us and when pairs scouts us, they got 2 more threats on the outside to worry about, and also Washington. So that helped us out big time.
Was there anything you saw tonight that you think you're going to have to key on in practice next week to prepare for Paris next week?
I think definitely get back to fundamental. We need to improve on our tackling. We had the backs. They're big, strong backs, and they're going to keep their feet turning. And obviously, with the yards they had tonight, that we get the stops in the backfield and give them longer yardage. We gave them a lot of short field tonight, which we're running teams they love that. You give them short field, ground the clock out, and they can score on drives. So we need to improve on our tackling.
Yeah. Well, other than that, man, it was a great win. And, again, we want to say congratulations. It was a heck of a game to be a part of, and best of luck. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. That was Fairview head coach Fred Ray, victorious tonight, 40-39 over the Blue Jackets of Nicholas County. Fairview will move on to take on Paris next week. At Paris, they'll have to make a road trip for round 2 of the Class A KHSAA 2015 playoffs. We'll take our final break, come back, and close things out here from the S&T Contracting broadcast table in Westwood. Final score, once again, Fairview 40, Nicholas County 39. We'll be right back on Cool Hits 105.7. S&T Contracting broadcast table here from Fairview High School as the Eagles are victorious tonight over Nicholas County 40-39 and will advance to round 2 of the KHSAA playoffs. And it was a fun game to watch, Tucker. Probably one of the better games that we've been a part of. A lot of scoring, come from behind, managed the clock well, did what they had to do to win a close game and move on.
Right, and you come out slow, sluggish, didn't really get your offense going. Defense had their backs against the wall. He's got to be happy as Coach Fred Ray to see his team bounce back, down 2 scores, be able to come back, take the lead. Lost a couple times, but always seemed to be always got it back, obviously.
That's right.
And just never lost their fight and made the big plays when it mattered. 2-point conversion, Ruggles gets in the backfield, makes a stop. 4th and 4, you get over here, and Eakers makes a stop on the left wing.
Yep.
And just made the plays when it mattered. And playoff football, it's all about surviving in advance.
Time now to give out our Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game, and I think I'm going to give it to Eakers because of the big plays that he made. He made a couple. It wasn't just one. he made some big stops. He and I'm also going to give credit to Marquez France, who had a great game from the defensive line perspective. And truly, all of Fairview's defensive line, especially on that last possession after the onside kick, Nicholas County got it back, and it was basically on the shoulders of the defense to win the game. And they did just that after a penalty-ridden. A lot of the game was penalty-ridden, so they dug in, held their ground, stopped Nicholas County, and preserved the win, and obviously allowed the team to move on and play next week. So our Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game. I'm going to give credit to Eakers. I'm going to give credit to France and really the entire Fairview defense who played well tonight, considering there was a lot of stats put on the game by Dalton Daly and some of the other Nicholas County Bluejackets. They just they found their groove. They were able to eventually stop them when it mattered, and that's what counts, and that's how you win in advance.
Right, and Rex Cooksey and his defensive staff have to be happy. We used the old average bend but didn't break, and that happened a lot tonight. Come up with a big interception on this end of the field. And it's a good way to overcome adversity. And when it comes to playoffs, that's what it's all about. They had a lot of penalties, a couple turnovers, uncharacteristic 3 and outs, and that's just going to make them better in the long run. When you can overcome stuff like that in the first round, it's going to bode well for you in the second, maybe the third, even the fourth round.
That's right. That's exactly right. Well, we appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight and listened to us on CoolHits1057.com and also the Cool Hits app. All the guys back at Studio Control, we appreciate all that they do to make these games possible. We thank our sponsors, who also without them this would not be possible. For MJ McKay doing video, we appreciate you, my friend, as he gives a wave to the camera. For my partner, Tucker Carver, I'm Bobby Allen. See you next week right here on your home for high school sports. Again, Fairview victorious. They roll on to play Paris. They beat Nicholas County 40-39 right here on your home for high school sports. Cool Hits 1057.